Hi, my name is Taflyn Hornibrook. I'm the co-CEO of Centrex Health Solutions. Okay, so lots of trends and getting lots of attention, especially around data, global information, AI, real-world evidence. But with all of this data and all of the information that's available, what it is doing is creating a lot of misinformation for patients. And this is difficult from multiple aspects. We see it as a patient support organization in the confusion that patients have just looking things up on Google. And we hear it from our physicians where they have to consistently re-educate patients. There's a lot of good work going on here with patient organizations, patient support programs, giving people validated clinical evidence that supports them in their journey, but there's more work that could be done here. Well, I'm very fortunate to be engaged to the co-CEO of Centrex Health Solutions. So I live, eat, and breathe my work, which sometimes is very difficult, but incredibly rewarding to have someone who you can really lean on. He understands exactly what I'm going through. He's actually very interested in what I'm doing, which is not always the case. And he always has my back. So if I need anything, he can step in and take over. He can support me with anything that we're going through. And it's a lot of fun, even when it becomes a little bit too much. My girls are fantastic. They are a huge support for me through my entire career. They've been very involved. They know every name and every story behind every person that I work with because they listen and they're so involved. When I launched ILEA, it's a really good memory actually. My daughter was about 6. She knew my brand colors, my PowerPoint template, and the entire value proposition of ILEA, although it's a pretty amazing value proposition and stuff. And finally, my parents. They've always pushed me to do more than I think I can. And my dad is also a very successful entrepreneur and has been a mentor to me throughout this process. Just an example, he was one of the only dads at the University of Waterloo that attended a thesis defense. So that's just an example of what he does all the time. Things that we make decisions on, or that I make decisions on a regular basis, is number one, hiring. So incredibly important to your team and your organization. The key learnings for me are not to rush. This is a big decision. Make sure that someone has the competencies and the skill sets, but also has the same values that you need within your organization. If there's a misalignment there, they are unhappy and the organization will suffer. The second one is about not taking your time. It's about prioritization, which you have to do quickly. So a key learning for me is if there's an opportunity, be ready to grab it. Don't take your time. Especially in our environment, you'll miss that opportunity. And the second one is if something's not working, don't let it die a slow death. Just kill it. It's okay. We can make mistakes and we move on and we learn from it, but don't take your time cutting something off that's not working. And the third one is to walk the talk. I've been very fortunate to have many leaders that believed in their people, in their objectives, in the values that they set. And it makes a huge difference. You can't expect people to act on your values or to execute against your objectives if you're not.